Hello, today we are going to look at the operation of a cartridge-based foam extinguisher. To understand its working, let's look at some of its internal components and see their purpose in its operation. To the heart of the system, we have a compressed gas CO2 cylinder. This cylinder provides the propellant gas which is required to expel the extinguisher out of the extinguisher. The contents of the extinguisher are sent out through a separate siphon tube. The propellant gas which is released into the cylinder is released through a separate port. This port allows all the gas to fill the outer shell of the extinguisher. For safety, we have a burst disc on the valve. This burst disc will allow all excess pressure to be released from the cylinder in case there is excess pressure, preventing any mishap. The valve base also has an O-ring. This O-ring will settle on top of the neck of the extinguisher, and it is held in place by a chuck nut which tightens onto the neck, keeping the valve absolutely leak-proof onto the cylinder. The valve top has a lever. This lever is used to operate the cylinder. Before operation, the lever is kept securely in place by a safety seal. The lever depresses a pin. This pin is used to open the valve and also to puncture the compressed air cylinder. So let's understand its operation. The operation is pretty simple. This is how your equipment is placed within the outer shell of the extinguisher. We remove the safety seal. The first press of the lever sends a pin down into the soft seal of the compressed air cylinder. This punctures this compressed air cylinder, sending out all CO2 or propellant gas out into the outer shell of the body. As the cylinder gets pressurized, on opening or pressing the lever again, the gas expands, pushing out all its contents through this line filter into the siphon tube and out through this hose and to a specialized nozzle, which is a foam nozzle which has an aerator. This aerator helps in forming thick foam. Now let's see how this arrangement is attached to the outer shell of the extinguisher. The outer shell of the extinguisher is powder painted from outside, has a color coded band indicating a foam based extinguisher which is in yellow. It has an instruction sticker, company logo, and also a service sticker at the bottom. The manufacturer's certificate is behind the cylinder. The extinguisher is coated by epoxy coating, which you can see over here from inside. This is the neck of the cylinder. Now let's see how this arrangement settles onto the cylinder. Siphon tube goes in first, followed by the compressed air cylinder. Now the valve seating will go and sit on top. The O-ring now settles on top of the cylinder. Now we will tighten the chuck nut onto the neck of the cylinder so as to keep it securely in place. complete the full tightening of the valve using a pipe wrench. And then this is how your finished product will look.